The 2015 Indian Chieftain is a visually striking machine. Tall and regal in front, balanced fenders lending a touch of class, the Indian headdress logo gussing up its tank, and a pearl of an engine at the center of it all. A bit nostalgic, a bit contemporary, the Chieftain carries its own unique identity. Hop in its saddle and it feels taller and bigger than its Harley counterpart. A peek at spec sheets confirms the Chieftain does have a 1.7-inch wheelbase that's longer, but seat heights are almost identical at 26 inches. Maybe it's because its floorboards and bars are a touch higher, or its front fairing is raised more. Regardless, it just feels bigger. One thing for certain is its engine puts out big power, 102.15 pound-feet at 3,000 RPM in fact. At 2,300 RPM, the Thunderstroke 111 is already dishing out 100 pound-feet of torque and stays there up to 3,200 RPM. Test rider Adam Waheed likes its responsiveness and the immediate spread of torque it delivers off idle, while putting up a respectable 0 to 60 mph time of 5.3 seconds. The Street Glide still got the drop on it by 1/5 of a second. The Chieftain also emits a noticeable amount of drivetrain whine when coasting. Heading up the San Gabriel Mountains, the Chieftain has better cornering clearance and requires less input to turn in. But get it on the side of its tires, and the Indian doesn't track with the precision of the Harley. As Waheed put it, the Chieftain always wants to turn more or less, and won't just settle on a trajectory. When it came time to mash some brakes, the Chieftain sources big dual floating rotors with 4-piston dual calipers up front and a single 300mm disc with 2-piston calipers on the back. The front brake didn't have much bite when used solely, but its ABS is less intrusive than the Harley. It won the 60-0 braking test by 11 feet, requiring 122.2 feet compared to the Street Glide's 133.2. Peek behind the Chieftain's fairing, and it's got a small digital display centrally located and analog dials for speedo and tach. Features like cruise control and an electronically adjustable windscreen can be accessed from the control housings. It has 2 speakers and a 100-watt stereo system and the capacity to run through your playlists through a Bluetooth connection. The buttons to control the audio system are flush to the housing and not easy to manage with gloved fingers. The Chieftain is a big, powerful bike with head-turning styling, but it lacks the refinement of the Street Glide. From vibrations in the floorboards and a shift lever we could barely squeeze our boot under, to the composites of the saddlebags and the latches used to open them, the control housings feel comparatively cheap. It's a quality ride, but for $23,000, there's attention to details that need to be addressed before it's on the level of the Street Glide.